You know what pisses me off? People who talk about this shadow work, that they need to go back to their past and process the emotions of the past. Because this shit doesn't work. The more you replay the event in your past that caused you the emotions of tragedy, that caused you the emotions of anxiety, worries, and concern, the worse your brain gets. This has been literally proven by the latest neuroscience research. So, in order to overcome your panic attacks, you need to stop worrying about your past events so much. Because if you are able to properly condition your body to a new set of emotions of joy, gratitude, empowerment, then you will overcome your panic attacks. So, in order to completely heal your panic attacks, there is only one thing that you properly need to understand. You need to stick this principle in your head, you need to drill it down. And this is the universe that you physically perceive through your five senses is actually immaterial. It is all spiritual and it is all mental. So, this is the reason why yogis have been calling this physical reality as Maya, just an illusion, because they know very well that through their spiritual practices, when they were able to upgrade their state of consciousness, their physical reality got an upgrade, their biology got an upgrade. Even the genes that are responsible for your bad mental health and panic attacks will get turned off, and your genes responsible for good mental health will start to get turned on if you just upgrade your state of consciousness. And upgrading your state of consciousness is just changing your state of mind. And what is mind? Just a combination of your thoughts and your feelings. When you have a dominant thought pattern of negativity and a dominant emotional pattern of negativity, you have a bad state of mind. But if your mind is naturally having a lot of wonderful positive thoughts and your body naturally feels all this sense of empowerment and joy, your life is going to change. No more panic attacks for you. So, if you want to see yourself as someone who is calm, happy, relaxed, joyful, empowered person, if you never want to experience panic attack ever again, if you want your friends and family to stop worrying about you, if you want your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend or your competitors to just look at you and be jealous about how good you are doing in your life and regret that they ever messed with you, then understand that there is just 3 steps to upgrade your state of consciousness. The first step is relaxation. Now, I use yoga nidra meditation for relaxation because I can sit still or lay down still. But when I was starting out, I could not sit still for even 1 minute. I just had to get up, I just had to move because I was afraid that something or some force would just kill me. That was how bad the situation was. If you're that type of person, I recommend you to muster up all the courage you have. Just sit down, close your eyes, and start chanting Om for 20 minutes. AUM Om. I have a video on how to chant Om correctly. You can chant that along with me. Now, what chanting of Om does in a spiritual perspective, in yogic perspective, is it affects your energy body, makes your energy body really vibrant. When your energy body is vibrant, your physical body and your mental body naturally heals itself. This is the reason why some people just heal their panic attacks simply by chanting Om for about 20 minutes a day, 2 times a day for 3 months. Some people are just lucky. But if you're not that lucky, listen to me all of these 3 simple steps, and I promise you, you will heal yourself. The second thing that you need to do is after relaxation, what happens is your brain produces these beautiful coherent alpha waves and theta waves. Alpha waves help you to visualize very easily, and theta waves put your brain into a very suggestible mode. Whatever imagination you will perform will naturally get impressed into your subconscious mind, will start to affect your autonomic nervous system easily when your brain is producing these beautiful waves after chanting Om. So what you're going to do after chanting Om for about 20 minutes is you start to imagine, you start to visualize a scenario where you are already the type of person that you want to become and you're already doing the things that you want to do. So start to imagine how is your world going to look like now that you have become a completely different human being who is peaceful, who is relaxed, who is happy, and who is empowered? Are you going to go to new places, new social events? Are you going to interact with people differently? Start to visualize that. Are you going to tell to your friends and family, hey guys, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I have cancelled all of my therapy sessions. I don't buy anxiety medications anymore. Calm down. I'm completely fine. Start to visualize that. Are your friends going to compliment you? Start to hear that compliment. Start to hear them saying, oh my God, you are a completely different human being. You're so peaceful and relaxed these days. Are you going to date people? Because a lot of people, when they are infected with mental pain, cannot date. So start to visualize that you're with a romantic partner, you're touching their hair, you're kissing them, you're smelling their perfume, you're hearing their compliments. They're saying, oh my God, you're so peaceful, you're so calm, you're so relaxed, you're so empowered, you're so powerful as a person. Start to hear all these compliments. Now, the thing is to make your imagination really, really powerful by providing all the sensory vividness, the things that you can see, the things that you can hear, the things that you can smell, the things that you can taste, the things that you can touch. So start smelling the aroma of coffee. Maybe you're avoiding coffee right now. Start to do everything that you currently cannot do because you are inflicted with panic attacks. When you're able to visualize all of these stuffs, what happens is all this visualization, all this wonderful imaginary scenario signifies your subconscious mind that you are now completely healed because you're doing all the things after you have become that amazing person. So your subconscious mind thinks, oh my God, I'm doing all of these wonderful things. I must be healed. So it starts to affect your autonomic nervous system in order to completely heal your panic attacks. This is the way to trick your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind is really irrational. It doesn't know logic. If you just provide enough sensory vividness to your imagination, your subconscious mind will not know the difference between what an imagined act is and what an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world is. So start to visualize this way and start to completely immerse yourself into this imaginary scenario as a first-person actor. Do not create this visualization scenario as if you're watching some movie and you're just some spectator. It doesn't work like that. Start to act in that mental movie, in that imaginary scenario, and completely immerse yourself there. So the third step is to mentally rehearse this imaginary scenario over and over and over again, because what happens is your brain produces neural networks that reflect like all of this imaginary scenario is happening to you in real time, and you need to make this neural network very permanent, very hard, very set inside of your brain. And when that happens, it starts to send a rush of chemicals down your body. Now your body is going to feel all of the wonderful emotions of that imagination because your imagination is wonderful. You're doing everything that you currently cannot do. You're becoming the person that you currently are not. So of course, that imagination is wonderful. Now you start to feel wonderful by providing all the sensory vividness to your imagination and mentally rehearsing it in your brain. Now these feelings, these elevated emotions are going to be of very positive nature. You're going to feel grateful, you're going to feel empowered, you're going to feel joyful. And the moment you start to feel gratitude, your healing begins. We have this very stupid way of thinking. We await our healing in order to feel grateful, but this is not how things work. If you're doing this my way, if you're creating your life from this imagination, first you have to feel the emotions of gratitude, and then the things that you imagined will materialize into existence. If you're not doing this, if you're not creating your life this way, then you will have to hustle your entire life. You'll just run into so many different kinds of problems. It's just a hassle. But if you want to create your life from your imagination and you want it to be really, really effortless, then you need to feel the emotions of gratitude first. So you need to get really good at sustaining these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, and empowerment. And you can do it because right now you have been sustaining the emotions of anxiety, worries, and concern. Why? because you have gotten really good at practicing these emotions over and over again. Right now, nothing needs to happen. Your body simply feels anxiety. So, if you just show up every day and if you just do these three simple steps: relaxation, imagination, and mentally rehearsing the imagination until you start to feel the emotion, then you will get really good at sustaining the elevated emotions of gratitude, joy, and empowerment for an extended period of time. And when that happens, these feelings breathe life into your imagination. Now, everything that you have imagined must happen to you. It's a law. You cannot deny this. I challenge you to prove me wrong. If you prove me wrong by following these three simple steps, I promise I will stop making these kinds of videos. So please, at least for my sake, at least for proving me false, do these three simple steps. So I have laid down a very simple three-step process to change your life, but this is not going to be easy. Although you can create anything in your life because you are actually the creator of your life. This is the reason why in Bible it is said that you are made in the image of God. The kingdom of heaven lies inside of you. But right now, modern world has been taking attention away from us. There are a lot of instant gratification. There's alcohol, there's drugs, there's TikToks, there are YouTube shorts, Instagram reels. All of these things make your attention span very short. So you need to show up every day. You need to do these three simple steps every day. You need to lengthen your attention span. And once your attention is keen, once you can hold your attention on a particular imaginary scenario for an extended period of time, you are going to derive feelings from that imaginary scenario, and everything that you have imagined will materialize into existence. That is when you will experience the joy of being a creator of your life. So please do this and change your life. Now, I have made a ton of videos on how to completely overcome your panic attacks, but if you still feel like you cannot do it alone, I have my Gmail, my Viber, my Telegram, my WhatsApp, all in the description box down below. Message me and then we can get started right away. You have to remember that if you just imagine correctly and feel the emotions of your desired imagination correctly, everything will change. Sky's the limit. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.